Hi crafters! What I'm going to show you is how to make the eyeshadow palette. I got an email from Elizabeth asking me how to make it into the palette that I have here. It's not complicated, but I totally understand that you need a little bit of help, and I will give it to you. For all you lovely crafters who buy the palette, if you look at like this, it will be more simple. This part with the metal piece on the side is this part for the lid. But the same part you have to use for the bottom. And I will show it how it works. I will put these aside, and I have die cut it to make this video not so boring. I've die cut it one, and I've die cut it a second one. But the second one, as you see, I didn't cut all the way through. And it's not a problem, you can cut it all the way through. But this last part you don't need for the second one. So what you do is you take your little paper trimmer, and I love my tonic paper trimmer, my guillotine. And you cut off the part at the score line. So at the score line you cut it off like this. And then you will be left with your bottom piece. So then you put some tape on this piece. So on this piece you put some tape, and if you die cut the other piece that's in the set that looks like this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however times you want, you can stack them on top of each other. What you also can do is die cut it out once and cut some thin strips of foam tape and stack it up on top of this part, and then you can glue this part on top of here with your foam tape, and then this will be your container that holds all your sequins. And when you made it high enough and you have all this room to make it as high as this part is, so measure this part up and make sure that your part is as high or a little bit lower. That's what I did. See, I made mine a little bit lower, so that way I had some room left to put in a mirror and a back layer and a design paper layer. What I did is I die cut it 2 of these rims, and in the middle I filled it up with I have a huge roll of foam tape, so with small strips of foam tape, and that was enough to make my palette, so that the side will look like this. And then you can attach this, because you put your tape on here. I will take some tape so I will show you. So you take your tape, put it on the inside, so on the wrong side, like this. And I always use my cheap tape for doing these samples. I had made an order of tape, and this tape is horrible. I know it will not stick for a long time, and I don't want to throw it away, so I use it for my sample videos. And then you glue it shut like this, and then you have your piece, your bottom and your lid piece like this. And then you have the piece that you have put your foam tape on, and it makes those layers. And if you have the layers like this, what I did, I just cut a small piece of design, or small strip of designer paper, and put it on the sides of the eyeshadow palette. And I have another thing to tell you. When you order this set, it will come like this, so you have to take this part out. But this part doesn't have the cut lines, it only has the score lines. What you do is you take a piece of paper, put it through your die cutting machine and make sure that your paper is bigger than the object. If you have it like this, then you can cut it down to the sides and left with this. So then you will have your score lines in it, and the only thing you have to do is cut it yourself in a rectangle shape, and then it will fit perfectly on top of the inside of your eyeshadow palette. I hope this all makes sense. Please let me know, and I'm not afraid of an honest opinion, so let me know. And if it's not clear, I will ask the one of the DT ladies to make a clear tutorial. I think it's clear, but we all are different and I don't mind. Then I will ask one of the ladies to do it for you guys. Have a nice day to you all. Thank you for watching, and thank you for always leaving me such fun comments. I really enjoy reading them. Bye bye.